What's up, guys? My name is Cuttonaro, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, money. In this episode, we're going to be going over ways to control your spending, reduce your monthly expenses and obligations, and redefine your spending habits. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to save at least $100 in the next 30 days, thousands of dollars this year, and if you're a business owner, potentially hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in your lifetime. Let's get started. We're skipping the theme music today because time is money and your time is valuable. Thank you so much for investing it with me right now. My name is Cuttonaro. I'm a serial entrepreneur and own a successful online reputation management agency. If your reputation or your identity online needs help, let me know and we'll talk. Real quick, before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon down below so you never miss an episode. Now, you came here to save money and take control of your finances, so let's get right into it. To control your spending, it all starts with getting in the right mindset. To be successful, you need to exercise discernment versus being frugal or taking the route of being a cheapskate. My goal for this video is not to tell you ways to become cheap, become frugal, or sacrifice the comforts in your life. The purpose of this video is to get you in the right mindset where you're exercising discernment over where your financial energy goes and getting in control of your spending habits so that you look at spending as investing. Every time you spend money, you need to ask yourself, is this expense serving me? Is it creating a convenience in my life? Is it buying me time? Is it a good investment? Once you're in the right mindset and you exercise discernment versus being downright frugal or cheap, you'll be on the right path to making the right financial decisions. Section 2, cancel entertainment subscriptions. How many subscriptions are you juggling right now? From Hulu to Netflix, maybe you have Amazon Prime, which is pretty cool. It's included with your Prime membership. Maybe HBO, some Showtime in the mix. How many subscriptions are you paying for, especially ones with overlap? Is it possible that you can let them go? Maybe save $40, maybe more. Potentially your entire cable bill, if that's still in play. Comment down below if you've cut the cord and you're only utilizing the subscriptions which matter most to you. For me, I get everything that I want for free on YouTube, and if I'm feeling like I want to watch a movie, I just use my Amazon Prime subscription included with my membership. Next, cancel service-based subscriptions which are no longer serving you. Once a quarter, my wife and we review all of our credit card statements and we ask ourselves, which services do we need and which can we let go? Above, right here, I'll showcase some of the expenses which we chose to let go. The total is over $1,000 per month that we just reclaimed. A little bit of work and just spending a little time talking it out allowed us to save and add an additional $12,000 to our bottom line. Easy work. Next, negotiate all fixed expenses and variable costs each month and ask for lower rates. This is where we kick it into high gear, and this is how you're going to be able to save hundreds of dollars each and every month going forward if you negotiate the right way. And by the right way, you're going to have to get on a telephone and negotiate for what you want. You get what you negotiate. Never forget that. And you don't want to use live chat or email. You're going to need to approach this as a human being and state your case. This would include any monthly fees you're paying for checking accounts, merchant accounts. If you're a business, I saved over $350 a month with Wells Fargo Business simply by requesting lower merchant account rates. You can do this with your cell phone carrier and every insurance carrier that you're working with as well. Call each and every service provider that you've been working with, potentially for years. Tell them that you've been a loyal customer. Tell them that you're buckling down, you're on a budget, and you simply can't afford the current rates that you're paying. Explain, you don't want to cancel the service or compromise anything that you're paying for right now. You simply want to stick with them and just pay a lower rate. Next, pay down and eliminate bad debt. I've been there. My wife's been there, and it's not fun. I'm going to help you get out of debt, but that'll be for another video. So, make sure to hit the bell icon and the subscribe button down below so you don't miss that. I'm going to help you get out of debt if you're there right now. We all know paying interest on your debt is just like being on a hamster wheel. If you want to get ahead financially, tackle the debt you have first. Next, establish a budget. Budgets are for everyone. They're not just for people looking to get out of debt. Budgets are even for millionaires, myself included. I have budgets for everything. Budgets are great to control your expenses, but when you level up financially, you're going to need budgets as to how much are you going to allocate for investments. For me, I have budgets set up annually for how much I'm going to dedicate toward real estate investments, for stocks, for precious metals, even luxury timepieces, for art, even personal and professional development, good things. You need budgets to keep control of your finances. Next, reduce housing, transportation, and food expenses. This might be a little difficult if you have an existing mortgage, existing car leases or loans, or you have a family to feed. If you're renting right now and you really like where you live, try negotiating a lower monthly rent payment in exchange for a longer lease duration. Your landlord will probably take you up on it. Regarding transportation, simply view it as a way from getting from point A to point B. While this may surprise you right now, I actually own a 2011 Toyota Tundra, which I purchased in cash, and the vehicle has about 200,000 miles on it. While I could definitely afford a Ferrari, it makes no sense for me to spend money on that, simply because I don't leave the house all that much and I really don't drive all that much either. So when it comes to vehicles and what you choose to drive, make sure it's practical and gets you from point A to point B safely and reliably. Now, as far as food is concerned, eat out less. Cut the alcohol out. You don't need it. When it comes to buying name brands, you don't need to do that either. Also, no matter what your financial status is, there's nothing wrong with shopping at Walmart, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, or your local Family Dollar. You could spot me there if you're in my local area. There's nothing wrong with paying less for commodities. Next, reduce utility expenses. I actually learned this the hard way in my 4,000 square foot house here in Greenville, South Carolina. When my wife and I first moved in, we thought that we needed to use the sprinkler system all the time to make sure that the grass was watered. Little did we know that by doing that, our water bill would be around $400 a month. Crazy. So what we did, we just stopped using the sprinkler system and used rain. It's as simple as that. And we're able to save about $300 a month on the go forward. Another lesson I learned the hard way when we first moved in was using our gas fireplaces. While I like to be warm and toasty in the wintertime, what I would do is I'd turn them both on simultaneously and I'd get the whole house all warm. Little did I know that each time I flicked the switch running the gas, the meter was on. And it cost a lot of money. Simply by not using the gas fireplaces and just using regular electric heat, we were able to save that utility cost by about $200 per month during the cold months of the year. And this one is for all my business owners out there. It's time to save a fortune. And it's time to let your weakest links go. Fire the dead weight. This will add thousands of dollars to your bottom line. Periodically, I've done this over my career, and it's not fun. But it's probably something that you've been thinking about for a long, long time. You probably have someone in your organization that you know is not a good fit. This individual is likely costing you thousands of dollars each and every month. I'll give you an example. I had to clean house last September, and it wasn't fun, but I knew I needed to do it because these people were not serving me and the organization. Long story short, I had to let 3 individuals go, as well as a very expensive consultant. The result, I was able to reclaim an extra $15,000 per month moving forward. And I got the energy that I wanted back into the company because these people were toxic. They were not good. So for my business owners out there, you know what you need to do. You need to let the dead weight go. Thank me later. My name is Nick Cuttonaro, and I'll see you next time.